Hello students, my name is Kumari Neha. I am working at Bharati Dasanar School, Kaveri Pakam. So today the lesson which we are going to discuss is from class 6th and the name of the lesson is measurements. So let's see what are all things we are going to learn in this lesson, okay children? So first thing which we are going to learn in this lesson is we will understand why and how the measurement is used in daily lives, okay? Next is we will define what is length, mass and even time. Next what we are going to do is we are going to evaluate the values of some physical quantities in terms of daily life, okay. Then the identifying of zero error and parallax error. Last we are going to see how to construct a measuring tool, okay. Then some calculations we are going to see in this lesson. So students, now let's first do the introduction of this lesson. First we are going to discuss how and why we need measurements. So just imagine there are two children, okay. Now these two children want to measure their height. So how they will measure it? So they will take a scale, that is a long scale. When the mother, then she will mark the white points and she will get to know which child is longer or which child is taller. So that is why we need measurement. Same way, now for example, a father is going to a shopping mall. When the father is going to shopping mall, he wants to buy some vegetables. Now you tell me how he will buy vegetables. Yeah, he will do some kind of things so that he will get to know what is the mass, what is the weight of this element. So that is why also we need measurements. In your homes, your mother is buying milk. Some people will buy milk from the milkman, right? So the milkman is giving you milk. How you will know that? How much amount of milk has been given, right? So for that you need to know what is the liter or what is the milliliter what your mothers are taking. So that is why also we need measurements. Here the children are there. And in this figure, the children wants to go from house to school. So what distance they have to cover? So that distance can be calculated in terms of length. So that is why if we know how much place or how much distance they have to cover, we should know what does the length mean. And finally, there is a car race. Now, whenever the car race is taking place, that time you will see which one is coming first, which one is coming second. According to the time they will measure, right children? So, if they want to know at what speed or what fast or how fast this 7 car came, they will calculate the time using some kind of instrument, right? So, these are the things why we need measurement in our daily life. So, now let's see what are the measuring tools. So, first we are seeing the measuring tool is measuring tape. So, what is a measuring tape children? This is a measuring tape. So, why this tape can be used? This tape can be used to measure how much amount of things you want to know. For example, you are going to a cloth shop. Now, in this cloth shop, if you want to measure, like for example, you need 1 meter. So, 1 meter can be measured using a cellotape, or this is called a measuring tape. Same way, balance. Now this is a balance. Previously they used to use this type of balance, but nowadays they are using electronic balance to weigh, right? For example, now your mother wants to buy 1 kg of rice. So previously they used to do weighing in this, but later on they started using the electronic balance. In that, accuracy, that is the correct how much amount you are taking, even the 0.00 will be published, or you will get to know how much little extra or little less you are taking, but here it can be little up or down. Same way, third is a meter scale. So meter scale can also be used to measure the cloth because it's just a 1 meter scale, but here measuring tape is 60 inches. So there is difference between 1 meter and 60 inches. So just 1 meter you can buy, then you will use a 1 meter scale, and especially in schools also we are using in physics labs to do the experiments also, right students? And the last one is stopwatch. Stopwatch is used to measure the time, and here the stopwatch what I am using is, it will tell you how many seconds, like even the minute seconds it will note down. So that is why here we have taken the stopwatch, right? Now let's see what does length exactly means. So length means whenever you are taking a book, this book is opened, right? Now the distance from this particular place to this place, how much it is there, that is called a length. So the definition of length is the distance between one point and the other desired point is known as length. So here this is the first point and this is the second point. So what is the desired length? So what is the measurement? So that is why it is called a length. Same way, here you can see that there is a playground. Now in this playground, what is the area it is covering, or what is the length of this area? Like from this corner to, you can see this corner, how much amount of place is being occupied. So that is also a length. And for example, from school to house you want to go. So how you will measure the length? First, how much length is this? Later on, from this point to this point, how much length is to be taken? So that is why point 1 and point 2, that is why we need to know what is the length. So here the length importance you got to know, right students? Now let's see how the length has been measured. So what is SI unit? So here SI unit means it is an international system. It is international system. So why international system is used? See students, in India when we are measuring, here the meter scale can be different and the meter scale in foreign countries it can be different. So we need a standard unit. So for that standard unit we are using the SI unit. So always there is a particular SI unit for each of the units. For example, here we are taking length. So length is divided into smaller things and the larger things. So SI unit of length is meter. So here we are seeing the meter conversion. Now first of all, this meter is the SI unit. For example, I want to measure what is the length of this pen. Can you tell me whether I can measure this in meters? No, right? So for that I need a submultiple. Submultiple means it is required to measure the smaller items. It can be this pen or small matchbox also. So here the submultiple which we have taken is centimeter. So what is the centimeter, children? It is the sub multiple. Right? And same way, when we are measuring the distance between two larger cities, for example, from India, you want to go to some abroad, for example, USA. Now, this from India to abroad, USA, you cannot measure in meters, right? It will be so long decimal number. So, that is why you need a multiple. Multiple means multiplied number. That is exaggerated, more, bigger number. So, that is kilometer. So, what is kilometer, children? Kilometer is multiple. Right? Now, let's see what is the conversion of this. So, first thing you should know how to write this sequence. Always you should write first the bigger value, that is kilometer, meter and centimeter. Okay. So, here we are taking 1 values. Now, what you have to do is, whenever you are taking 1 kilometer, how much 1 kilometer is equal to meters? Here it will be thousands. So, there is one more trick to understand this value. So, here just see, there is always 110 is getting reduced, right? So, 1 kilometer will always be equal to 1000 meters. Same way, 1 meter will be equal to 100 centimeter and 1 centimeter will be equal to 10 millimeter. Millimeter is a very small unit that is used to measure very small particles. Okay students, I hope you have understood till here whatever we have talked. Now let's come to the second part. Now I already told you why we need the standard unit, right? So here we need the standard unit because A standard unit will define all the correct values, that is, let it be in India, abroad or any other places, it will be fixed. So same way here, the length when we are taking, I told you it is used for meters and meter is written in M. Same way mass is the amount of matter inside a element. So mass is generally weighed in kilograms and the sign of kilogram is kg. Okay, so children, these all we are writing in smaller units. Okay, we are not writing in capital letters here, we are writing only small letters. Same way time is always in seconds, SEC. Same way area and volume we are writing as M2, that is M square, and M cube. So here M is meter square. And here it is meter cube. Okay, we will call these names as meter square and meter cube. Okay, children. So now let's go to the next topic. So here you can see that how we are taking the difference between all the different types of units. So here the smallest unit is what? It is the decimeter. So smallest unit is decimeter. Same way then centimeter, millimeter, nanometer and kilometer. So kilometer, I already told you that kilometer is a multiple. What it is? It is a multiple, multiple. And all these units are what, children? All these units are sub multiple. So here you can see that 1 decimeter will be equal to 1 meter. So when you are taking 10 decimeters, that time it will be equal to 1 meter. Same way 100 centimeter is 1 meter. So here what we are doing is we are calculating how much the value will be there. So what two things are very important to know this. Here is what is the centimeter conversion, what is the millimeter conversion and what is the kilometer conversion. So here we will get to know that 100 centimeter is 1 meter, 1000 millimeter is equal to 1 meter and same way 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer, right? So now let's do an activity. Okay children, now in this activity I told you how the things are being measured. So now you will tell me how the things will be measured here. Here I have taken a pencil, okay. Now this pencil I want to measure the length of the tip of the pencil. That is this part. This is very small part, right? So how we will measure it? So here it is written that unit system is meter and sub multiple or multiple is millimeter. Millimeter means very small unit, right children? Same way now we are taking a pen. Now this pen length we can measure in how much? The unit system is what children? Here it is meter. What it is? Meter. And same way what is the sub multiple of this, because this is very small, right? So here we can write millimeter, or for the correct information we can write here centimeter. Centimeter. Right children? Now let's come to this diagram. In this diagram there are two different countries. Here it is India and here it is Antarctica, or you can call it as different place. Now you want to measure the distance between this. Now the normal for distance is what children? It is meter, right? For measuring the distance is meter. So what it is? M-E-T-R-E, meter. Same way, now tell me whether this meter can be calculated for two different places. No, right? So we have to take the multiple. Multiple means larger form. So larger form of meter is what? It is kilometer. So here I will write it as kilometer. Next, I am having many small dry fruits in the plate. Now these dry fruits I want to weigh what is the weight of these metals. So this way, normally how we can weigh? It is kilogram. What it is? kg. Now this is very small amount, right? Now this small amount you cannot measure it with kilogram because it is too small. Now, and kilogram is a very big thing. So the sub multiple is grams. What it is? G, R, A, M and S. Here I have taken a bangle. Now this bangle I want to know the weight. So weight is only mass. So mass again here it's kg. And this is very light. So again this can be measured by grams. And last there is this race. Now the race is going to get started in 100-meter race. So I want to note down the time. So what is the main unit of that? The main SI unit of time is second. So what it is? Second. S-E-C-O-N-D. Now this is only 100-meter race. So 100-meter race can be completed in few seconds, right? It can be more than 1 minute. So 1 minute can be converted into seconds because 1 minute is equal to how many seconds? It is 60 seconds. So again here for 100 meters I can write the multiple or the same exact value, that is second. Okay children, now students, I hope you have enjoyed this class and you have enjoyed the activities which we have done here. So I told you what is the importance of length. Here importance of length is to measure the distance between two different places. For example, you are going to different places, right? You want to know how much time, how much distance you want to go. That is why length is very important. So in this point we have discussed only about the length. In next session we are going to study about the mass and the time as well. I hope you have enjoyed the class. Now in the description you can go to the study material, question bank and self-assessment. So self-assessment will tell you that how much you have understood the lesson. Okay children, I hope you are safe at home. Bye bye.
ஆசிரியராகிய நான் காலத்தை மனமே உணர்ந்து உணர்வுடன் செய்வன திருந்து செய்து சிறந்த ஆசிரியராக திகழ்வேன். அகம் மற்றும் புறத்தூய்மை கடைபிடித்து